Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today playing some more NHL 18, and we're going to do our Team of the Year Young Guns prediction video. We did one last week. We kind of messed it up. I guess we should have followed the rules a little bit there. I couldn't find the article on EA's thing about how the whole Team of the Year thing works, so I just kind of assumed it was 23 and under. It wasn't 23 and under, except for the fourth line. It is actually entry-level contracts. So most of the guys we actually had on the Team of the Year prediction are still qualified, but there was a few, Nathan McKinnon, Kucherov wasn't on it. There's a couple guys that couldn't quite qualify because they're just outside of their entry-level contract. So we're going to go ahead today and start our predictions. As mentioned last week, not that the video's up anymore, we kind of took it down because I didn't want to misinform you guys, there is 3 lines. 4 forwards in the NHL, and then there is 2 lines defense, and then 1 goalie. And then the final remaining players are WHL, SHL, fun players like that make it as well. So let's start with the man who isn't going to see a Team of the Year upgrade, but instead just an extra couple synergies and a fancy new looking card, and that is Patrik Laine. Guy's already got a 99 overall, but the guy's got 43 goals this year. Leads all qualifying players here for this Team of the Year. They're all on that 68 points, and he's having a wonderful season. Again, I don't expect to see any card upgrades, but at least I'll see a new card design. I do like this. Can this be his Team of the Year? I'd rather have this one. It looks pretty. I like it. I can go without 2 synergies. Then next on our list, you guys might know him, Connor McDavid. Yeah, he started the season, a little bit of a slack job he had going on there. A little bit. Slacking as in like a point per game. He's like 45 games, 45 points. Slacking for Connor McDavid, below standards. He's back to normal now. Guy's got 99 points. On pace to have more goals and more points than he's had in any previous season in his career. Granted, it's been 2 seasons, only played 1 full, but he had, 100 last season? Guy's going to break that this season, I think, unless something catastrophic happens here in the next 6 games. I'd like to think he can pick up a couple points. He's going to probably hit 40 goals, too. Pretty good for him first time in his career as well. Expect him at that 99 overall with a pretty much 99 to everything except for this checking is going to say 96 overall, it looks like. Next on our list is going to be Mikko Rantanen, the first guy to see a big upgrade here, and a guy having a fantastic season. I should bring it up real quick because the people will say it, because Connor McDavid's under this long contract of 13 years or whatever it is. 13 years. He's got that long contract, 13 million. I was close, 13 years, 13 million. Big old contract, right? That doesn't start until next season. This is his final year under his entry-level contract, so he does still qualify. And we got Mikko Rantanen. Like I said, guy's got 80 points this season. Definitely qualifies as well. He's going to see a 99 overall, I think. 94 right now. He's going to have a lot of 99s in his stats. Going to have a pretty nice looking card. Pretty good upgrade from that 94 overall. Moving over to our second line. First up we got here is Matthew Barzal. See, there it is. 1T. I just noticed that. A lot of people are like, because I always spell Austin Matthews wrong, right? Because I don't do it anymore, but I used to naturally only put 1T because I always think Matthews, 1T. Well, there's Matthew Barzal, 1T. Most people are like, no, there's always 2 T's in every single Matthew. Right there, Matthew Barzal, 1T. Check it out. I knew you guys would like that. Matthew Barzal, though, another great season. 76 points out of the guy. 20 goals, 56 assists. Having a great season. Again, a guy I think is going to hit that 99 overall plateau pretty easily. And it looks like his defense might be the only thing that's not a 99 overall. Next guy up on the list is Mitch Marner. Pretty sure he's a returner. Last season, I believe, he had a Team of the Year for the Young Guns as well. He's going to come back and see it again this season with his 20 goals and 44 assists, coming up with 66 points. Probably cracked that 70-point plateau at some point. Having a great season. I think he sees 96? 97? Depends how big of an upgrade they give him. He might see a 97. Pretty good chance he could see a 97 overall. We'll see if it happens. And then what's the Young Guns Team of the Year without the Tampa Bay Lightning having young players? Am I right? Just when you think like, oh, Kucherov's getting older, maybe eventually they won't be able to afford all these guys. Then they got Braden Point. 28 goals, 34 assists. Guy's looking like a goal scorer already in his young, illustrious career as well. 97? Do we go? I think if if Marner sees a 97, I think Braden Point might see a 97. We'll go with both of them at a 97. Let's do it. All right, so we're moving down to the third line now. This is where things get a little bit tricky. Got a lot of guys that can make it. Only 3 more spots left. I know a lot of people are going to want to see their favorite team's favorite player that's up and coming to crack this Team of the Year still. But let's start with Sebastian Aho. 26 goals, 36 assists this season. He's got an 89 overall right now. Maybe about a 95. 95, 94 range I see a Sebastian Aho getting to. A lot of these guys actually did make last week's video. I know it was making fun of me. I cried a little bit. There's when people were like, yeah, half these guys won't get a Team of the Year. I don't know. We're doing pretty good. I think we're pretty close still. Nikolai Ehlers is next on the list if you can't tell. 28 goals, 56 points on his season. 88 overall right now. Might be a little bit of a weaker upgrade. Maybe a 92, 93. We're talking third line here. Last but not least, though, we have a lot of young guys, and I can get in trouble a lot by a lot of different teams here. I mean, did we put any Montreal Canadiens on here yet? Oh, this is going to be a Montreal Canadian, actually, now that I say it. Oh, you guys are going to like that one. But we're going over here to the second probably most spoken about player I ever hear about in the league, and that is on Vancouver. And no, it's not Bo Horvat. I guess third most spoken about player. It's Brock Boeser. Brock Boeser, Bo Horvat. Are they going to be Brock Boeser fans next season too? I know those big Bo Horvat guys. Now they're Brock Boeser guys. He's having a great season though, regardless. He was close to a point per game though, if I'm mistaken, wasn't he? I think he was 30 for 30 at some point. Now he's down to 56 points, so he's cooled off a little bit. Oh, okay, a lot of bit. But still, I mean, for, you know, a young guy that's a pretty good season. The thing is, again, I bring it up, it's tight. It's a tight race at the end of the day. If they go for a more defensive player, you could see some sort of maybe two-way forward, more of a defensive-minded centerman putting up 30, 40 points, possibly make it instead of, you know, guys like Brock Boeser, Sebastian Aho. We'll see, though. I mean, that's up for debate, too. I mean, you could make the debate for Brock Boeser making Defensive Team of the Year, I guess, too. It's all up to, you know, their choice, not mine. They didn't clarify, though. They said 3 NHL lines, 2 defensive NHL lines. Usually they say, well, third line's defensive. They didn't say it, though. So we're just going to go by offensive production. Could be a defensive one. No, we'll see how it happens. Moving over to defense, though. We're starting off with the first line. The Montreal Canadian great, who was traded away. Told you guys a Montreal Canadian was going to make it, boys. And that is Mikko Sergachev. Have you ever noticed something? Tampa Bay stole all the Russians. They got Vasilevsky, they got Kucherov, they got Sergachev. I mean, you could argue they took away all the good Russians, the future best Russians in the league. We got Kucherov, we got Sergachev. I mean, we got Ovi out there right now and Malkin, but I'm talking in the future here. These guys are stealing them all. They need to share. Sergachev, though, great season, like I said. Sorry, Montreal. That's really all I got to say about him. But hey, you got Jonathan Drouin, right? His defensive partner is going to be Ivan Provorov. 34 points this season. He's got the third most goals among qualifying defensemen. One of those qualifying defensemen already have a team of the year in Zach Werenski, though, so it makes him second best. Ivan Provorov. 96 overall. Call on you. First line, got to see a +6. 96 overall. Looks like you won't see any 99 overalls in any of his stats still, but it'll still have a pretty solid looking card. Speaking of young and up and coming guys, we got Charlie McAvoy over here. 7 goals, 25 assists, young stud in the making, and that leaves us with one last final defensive team of the year spot for these young players. And it's, again, it's a tight one. It's always tough choosing that last one because you can make a couple cases for 3 or 4 guys. This time we're going to Carolina. If there's one thing that does worry me about this Carolinian is that mine is 18 this season. I mean, you own Carolina. But sometimes you have to take credit for those mistakes, and that's Noah Hannafin. 9 goals, 21 assists this year. Having a great season. 91, 92. He might see a big upgrade. Is that his only card is at 90, 86 overall? If it is, he might only see a 90, which is understandable, being the fact that we are talking second line defense here. So I could see just a 90. Last but not least, we're going to the guy who has quite the derogatory chant going on over there in Nashville when he makes a good save. And that's Saros. The guy's been a stud, just plain and simple. 244 goals against average, 925 save. I get he's only played 20 games. He's playing backup, you know, all that hoopla. The thing is, when you're talking entry-level contract goalies, we do know a lot of goalies take a few seasons to develop. Even Vasilevsky, I mean, he's a stud and he's young and everything, but he just got outside of that entry-level contract, so he doesn't quite make the list. Jari was also a candidate. If it isn't Saros, it could be Jari. So we'll see which way they go there, but I think Saros has the lead over him. So those are my Young Guns Team of the Year predictions. As always, guys, you have to let me know what you're thinking. If I missed somebody, I'm sure you guys will let me know. Otherwise, though, guys, I hope to see you this Wednesday when Team of the Year comes out. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.